I've contended my entire career that in order to be very successful in this business, you've got to become what I call a student of the industry. I think our responsibility as owners and managers is to make sure that we arm our sales force, our agents, our sales consultants with information, with data that they can actually go out there on the street and make money with. I liken it to you're sending someone into battle and you need to give them the weapons in order to compete. So I've done training, for years, and we continue to do training in Harcourts that emphasizes that aspect of the business. You see, it's one thing to tell our people there's a shortage of inventory and home sales are down and interest rates are up. And it's one thing to say that. It's another thing to give them data that supports those contentions. I think we gain credibility when we can give our agents actual statistics that they can use in the everyday practice of listing houses and selling homes to buyers. I pride myself on giving that information to them, and we at Harcourts, we take it seriously. What am I talking about? We all know that that home sales are down, but why is that? I mean, at the peak when things are going crazy, we were doing 7 million home sales a year. At the low point, at the bottom of the financial crisis, we were doing about right around 4 million sales a year. Well, last year, 2017, we ended up with 5.5 million sales. But we're down a little bit. Why is that? The market's pretty hot in most parts of the country, certainly here in the Northwest. The reason's pretty simple. There's just not enough inventory. It's one thing to say these things. It's another thing to show our agents the material on which we get these statistics. So the inventory itself, we can see we're down. And the average inventory for a normal market is 6 months of inventory. Right now we're running 2.3, 2.5 months of inventory. Show them the stats. They can use it in their listing presentations. The housing starts. When are we going to get out of this? When are we going to have enough supply to meet the demand that's out there? Probably not in the foreseeable future. I mean, the average is 1.4 million home starts a year. And last year, 2017, we only did 800,000. We're over 500,000 housing starts short of what's needed just to be averaged. We got a long way to go, which is a good sign from the standpoint this market's going to last for a while. On the downside, there's not enough homes out there to sell. It's impacting our businesses. And then one other thing, I think we need to show people where the buyers are coming from. The Northwest is one of the fastest growing areas in the entire country. And so show them the different cities where buyers are coming from. Educate your people so they can then in turn learn some basic stats about those different markets. So they sound intelligent when speaking with a buyer who's moving into our area. They know a little bit about the market they're coming from. Anyway, I don't want to beat this thing to death, but I'm a big fan of increasing an agent's self-confidence by showing them the data, teaching them how to use that data, and then converting it into sales.